All right, so now we've got an image on this Facebook page. This is my Facebook page, Boom Retirement. And what you can do is you can replace this image right here. But how do you know what the size is and things like that? These things are always changing. Facebook makes lots of updates. What I do is typically I go to Canva and I'm going to create a new image. So I'm going to go back to the home page, create a design, and I'm just going to search it up. Facebook cover page. And we've got a bunch of different options right here. So we have an event cover, animated Facebook cover, a fall, a beauty, a birthday. Here's a Facebook cover. And the image size is 1640 by 924. So let's select that one. That looks to be about the right size. That and that. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to search out a couple of different options here. Now, they've got tons of templates in here, especially if you've got the paid account, right? So what you may want to do is just search out, let's say, insurance. Make sure you're on Elements and do insurance. And you see it pulls up a whole bunch of them. Now, it also has templates, right? So we can go back to design and just do the templates in insurance. So click enter, and we've got a bunch of different options. Now, pick one. You don't have to pick one that has your color options, right? So this one's all green and yellow, but this one's black and yellow, but this one's blue and black. Well, whatever your color palette is, you don't have to worry about it because you can change your colors in here. It's a lot easier if you don't have to, but if you have to, you have to. So let's choose this one right here. And this one is okay. I like it, but I think it's a little bit too busy for a Facebook page, cover page. So we're going to keep looking here. You would probably want something with your name on it or your picture. So we're going to look up insurance agent. See if there's any others in here. This one is a lot better. It's not nearly as busy as the last one. It's got your call, it's got your telephone number, it's got your website name. So I think we can work with this one. I'm not crazy about how this image is on the right-hand side. We might change that and put my image in there, but we'll work with it, okay? So first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to change this. I'm going to change it to call now. I'm going to add our phone number in here. And then put in the website. I think the last time we were using Shield, right? Now you notice this image is all kind of weird, right? And if you move it, that's why. So it's just an image that they are using in a different orientation. Now, I don't like this background picture. I'm going to delete that. And notice what it did was it put in this shape right here. I'm going to delete that too, and I'll show you why here in a second. And the reason is, if you go to Elements, and we're going to go to Shapes up here, delete that. You'll notice that it's got shapes, but then it also has frames. And this is what's known as a frame in the background. And instead of a full rectangular frame, we're going to add a circle frame. Now for this frame right here, I'm going to add just a generic background. Maybe some insurance papers or something simple, right? So I'm going to add that to the background. And I don't want it in there. We just added it to the circle. We want to add it to there we go. Okay. And then for this one, I want to add my headshot. So I've already uploaded my headshot, but what you can do is go to your uploads and you just upload your file. Choose your file, upload it. And here's my headshot right here. Now notice when I clicked on it, it just added it as a separate picture. And I want it in this frame right here, this circular frame. So I'm going to click on it and drag it over until the frame, they merge. But you notice the top of my head got cut off. I don't like that. I want it to be fully centered into that frame. So right click and I'm going to detach that image again. And the reason that happened is because if I click on this, this is a perfect square. Well, this is not a perfect square. It is a rectangle. So I need to change the size of this image to as close to a rectangle, or a square rather, as I can get. So that looks about accurate right there. And you'll see the little black, it said width 591 and height is 584. So we're going to move it down to 591, 591. And now that's a perfect square, and just let go. And then I can click on it again and drag it over to the circle. And now we've got it fully centered in the circle. The next thing I can do is add a little bit more text. I'm just going to click on this. I'm going to copy it and paste it. I'm going to move it over here. And I'm going to put my name underneath here. And I'm going to put my title. And now you can change this if you need to. Business is not spelled correctly. And instead of business, I'm going to put retirement. Perfect time to grow your retirement. Now, if you notice, this box and this box are not centered and aligned properly. It's a little nitpicky thing. So I'm going to click that, hold the Shift key or the Command key on my keyboard, and click the second one. And I want to make sure that they are aligned properly. So we're going to go to Position. And now you can do the alignment, middle, and center. And that fixed it right there. Now I'm going to ready to share this. I'm going to save it. I'm going to download it. I'm going to change it to a PNG file. Download it. And there's only one image here, so it's not giving me the option to select the different images. And I'm just going to save it here. So this is the Facebook cover. And let's see what this looks like real quick. I'll right click and open with my photos. There we go. Now what I can do is go back to my Facebook page and I can upload this image right here. Need to log in, switch to my account. And I can edit the cover photo right there and choose the cover photo. Now it's asking me to select a photo out of the album, but I want to upload a new one. So I'm going to upload new photo and then just choose that one right there. Not going to do it now because this is a live page. That's how you do it. All right, so that's how you create a brand new Facebook cover for your Facebook page.